What's happening, everybody? I saw that Dan is not live tonight. He for the next like 6 weeks, he has to flex his Beer Device live show forward tonight. So figured I'd go live. So here I am. Gonna go over our newest drop that we dropped a couple of days ago. That's the Healer and Alone. We go over some new liquid butter. Regular butter. We can go over Wicked Citrus, oil, butter, and liquid butter. Potter, what's going on, brother? Kylie, what's going on, bud? Born Bearded Dave, what's going on, brother? Jay Blight, Rob McNabb. Yeah, I got a charger right next to me, actually. So I am at home, so I had to like make a quick little makeshift studio here. Because Tara is putting Finn to bed. Oh, hi, Kay, Romy, what's going on, bud? Yep, Rob McNabb, Jay Blight. Yeah, Dan's not live tonight, so I figured I'd go live real quick. Do 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 do. Oh, thank you, Jay Blight. You got Rob, got a membership, Amber, Jack Stud, Jeffrey, and Jacked Up Leatherworks. Awesome. Yeah, all good people. Tara's in here. I was just watching Amber live. Like I said, I thought I saw earlier that Dan he's got to flex his show forward for the next little bit. I think one of his sons practice. He wants to be there for it. So yeah. So Dan is not live tonight, so I figured I'd go live real quick. Tornado warning out here in Ohio. I saw the clouds over me spinning, so creepy. I ran into the basement at work. Fortunately, I was in between drive. Yeah, Romy, stay safe, bud. We don't really get a lot of tornadoes here, but we get hurricanes. Winter, we get nor'easters, all that. So yeah, Taro, wow. But thank you, Jay Blight. I just going live real quick. But yeah, we just dropped the Healer, oil and butter. We dropped Alone, oil and butter. This is the darker of the two. We did drop a liquid butter for the Healer. And there's the Alone oil. Both oils come in a green bottle. We did drop Tsunami liquid butter. We did drop juiced liquid butter. We've been selling a ton of juiced beard oil and butter, but now we have it in liquid butter. But yeah, Tsunami, and you can get hand poured Tsunami, and then Wicked Citrus. Like I said, you can get it a regular 4-ounce butter. You can get a 1-ounce oil, and now you can get a 2-ounce liquid butter. So there's all that. Shout out Replay Squad. James Willis, it says message retracted. Yeah, good thing, Romy. I'm sure you got the, Jimmy, what's going on, bud? I'm sure you got the basement all set up with food. Yep, stud alert. Yeah, it's very humid here in Maine. I know quite a few of you have a heat wave right now. That's going to be hitting us after the weekend, I believe. We're going to get 90s to 100 degree. I think Boston's going to hit. They already predicted it's going to hit 100 for 3 days in a row. That's an official heat wave. So I do know that people are trying to send Romy packets of food to different hotels so people can bring it to Worlds. It's quite the gag going on. We're probably going to DoorDash people some food. So maybe we'll get Permanente Brothers to send over a tuna melt or something. I'm not into that, but Kylie, no cap. But I just formulated that. So I actually considered making it today, but it just wasn't going to happen. I had so much product to label. But give me a few days. You will see the oil in stock, but the butter will be a few days behind it. But you will see the oil in stock. We sell a little bit of both of that, but I'm going to bang the oil out possibly tomorrow or the next day. But the butter will be a few days after that. Troy, what's going on, bud? Yeah, Rob, Foxborough will be very humid. Okay, Jay Blight, I'll be at the Comfort Inn downtown. Logistically, we're still trying to figure out who we're going to send the True North box to. It's going to be a lot of free samples at our table, a lot of free stickers, a lot of postcards, like promotion. I did just unroll the big vinyl banner that'll be behind the table. We are still waiting for the DSCG semi-life-size cutout to show up. I did just make more DSCG oil. We want to have that stocked up for World. So if you are interested in DSCG oil, it's in stock now. I did make more Outshined oil last night. That's in stock right now. Always check the Hall of Fame. Stuff goes in and out. And I did make a few things that are in the closeout just because people have been really requesting a couple of cents. So I made more. Dynamite, what's going on, bud? Yeah, Rob, we have a table at Worlds. Yep. Should be fun. I'm going to unplug my phone. Ooh, a little uncomfortable there. I want to say we sold more of the healer, but if we did, it wasn't much more than a loan. But a couple of people have said, what's Cali Vibes? Aquatic. Fresh, clean aquatic. So there's the healer. This is the darker scent of the drop. Sage, Cypress, Mountain Air. They're both great. I prefer the healer because I'm more into clean aquatic. And, you can get the healer in liquid butter. In liquid butter, if you didn't know, it's its own unique carrier blend. Shea nut oil, Abyssinian oil, golden jojoba oil, barrage oil, metafoam seed oil, sweet almond oil, avocado oil, fragrance blend, and vitamin E. When it comes to this, it's an all-natural scent. So you see there, all-natural fragrance blend on that, where this is a mix of fragrance and essential oil, like most of the stuff that we do. Jacked up, what's going on, bud? Happy your family's home. Things seem to be going good. Yeah, take a picture. We're going to come up with a hashtag. We'll do like a giveaway based upon people taking a picture with DSCG cutout, and get the hashtag out there that you're at Worlds, maybe Worlds DSCG. I don't know yet. Tara will drop a newsletter, so sign up for the newsletter, and we'll make it fun. Maybe we'll do like a scavenger hunt or something. You might have to hit up every hotel that North Crew people are at, and maybe we'll have something going on. We'll buy you dinner or something. Now, Dynamite might be going. We have had talks about it. I don't know yet. But Born Bearded Dave and Kay will be there manning the True North table. So we look forward to that. John Foxy, what's going on from the great state of Maine? Pud in Texas, what's going on, brother? All right, we got 30 people in here, so thank you very much. Thank you for hanging out. me see. It'll be my second comp. That is awesome. Yeah, you guys are going to get some great content. I might give Dave and Kay the login information to our YouTube account right here, and then they can stream live on the YouTube, True North YouTube channel. So, that would be fun. But we'll see. Yeah, Tara definitely been putting in work for the newest blog post. Yo, Golden Fleece, what's going on, bud? Vape potty. I do not vape. I don't see as many people vaping as I used to, but shout out to Joba Oil. Yeah, you got it. Hoba. After this, Ryan Hall, y'all. I love the intensity of those weather. Yeah, I watch him occasionally. I am a weather nerd. I am subscribed to Ryan Hall. Jeffrey, what's going on, bud? Yeah, and Jay Blight, thank you so much for those membership giveaways. Truly appreciate that. I've been at the shop, I don't know, 4 days in a row, just to labeling product because we moved most of the product, the made product from the old shop to the new shop. So I went through everything. I put everything away alphabetically on some shelving, and I just went through it all, just checked inventory, anything that was in there that might have had a couple loose ends not labeled, or I made a new batch and it's not in inventory yet or labeled. I labeled all that, put additional items back into inventory. I still got to label some soap, but other than that, and Tara labeled a ton of liquid butter, a ton of all the Alone oil and butter, and all of the Healer oil and butter. We have to label a bunch of Wicked Stripper. The scented versions, I do have to make some St. Patrick beard wash. That's the only beard wash right now that's sold out. We do have quite a bit of Ghost Malone beard wash to label. Quite a bit of Wicked Peppermint. That's an all-natural scent. Beard wash to label, and we have quite a bit of ball wash to label. So once we get the new shop all set up, I'll show you how we store things and how we have a lot of product made and labeled ready to go because we get orders every single day, and we couldn't thank you guys enough for that. I hope Worlds is vape friendly. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'll look into that though. I'll ask. It's a question I've never asked, but for you, Romy, I will. If you're a member, drop some of those custom emojis in the chat if you don't mind, because I want to see how I view them here while I'm on my iPhone, if you don't mind. Yeah, and Born Bearded Dave will have a bunch of stickers, so there'll be it's hard for me to gauge how many free stickers and free samples to send out there. We're going to send a good amount. I'm sure they'll all be gone, but and we'll have select items for sale that you can purchase at Worlds. There'll be beard oil. There'll be some liquid butter. There'll be some beard wash. I don't think we're going to really bring much beard butter. If people want that, they can buy it online. But this is more for promotion. But if we can sell some product, help Dave and Kay out a little bit, we definitely want to do that. Yeah, John, we're gonna send you something tomorrow for that New Hampshire comp. I'm gonna make sure it should be a 1-day ship. We ship it tomorrow. You should have it Friday. What time does your mail usually arrive, though, John? That's the question. Yeah, thank you for reminding us. Tara will remember. I'm horrible with certain things like that. Yeah, Jay, you know what? I'll ask the guys putting on the show about that, about backpacks also. Now, there's a lot of security clearance and stuff. You can't just be, they got to check everything. I'm sure they'll have metal detectors and everything. But, oh, your mail doesn't get there till 5? You won't get it in time. What about UPS, John? Does that get there quicker to you? Because we could pay a little extra and send it UPS. Yeah, there's a comp in New Hampshire Friday. I think Manchester or Nashua, Southern New Hampshire, I think. I'll get the information online. A female hairdresser is putting it on. I'll try to find the flyer and I'll put it in the stories. Yeah, John, what time does UPS make drop-offs there? Because we'll ship it UPS if it'll get there quicker. Wanted to ship it today, man. Wow, we have a lot of orders to ship out. All right, I am seeing emojis. Okay, thank you very much. Look for Patricia. My Passat has a Scully magnet and contains mixed product sticker on it. Yeah, I love it. Santa Tom, what's going on, bud? Man purse. I know, clear man purse. I'll get the ins and outs of all that. I'll get that all figured out. Well, John, we can ship it UPS, but if you're already going to be gone, I mean, don't worry about it. If you think UPS will be there, we'll ship it UPS. Yeah, we'll do that. Yeah, bearded mullet comp in Plastow. Yep, I believe that's Southern New Hampshire. Pocketbook. Yeah, Preston, I saw that. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Let's probably plug my phone in. Yeah, we appreciate that, Preston. Thank you. Yeah, Santa Tom's killing it. Dino's killing it. Bearded Sheep's killing it. Bishop, Mike Brewer, Bruce City Scott, Jason Klein. Shout out Beta Respect. Shout out Trace Amigos. Because, what's going on, bud? Shout out that Tear show they did the other night. We got to do another one of those. Because, what are you getting into, bud? I was thinking of grabbing some of the outshined oil. I have one coming. It's marked down just for a day, but Tara can give you a refund on the difference. It's really not a big deal. Yeah, hit me up. Hit Tara up if you don't mind. She'll hook that up. Because eats brown bananas in the shower. I know, right? Shout out Because, though. Frankie J, what's going on, brother? Yeah, so Dan is live tomorrow night. He had to flex his show forward. There will be some overlap with some other shows going on, but so I'll probably just go live in this time slot for a little bit. Just got out of the shower. I've been working on a poster redesign for my school. Have Tara show. Yeah, I'd love to see that. That makes me think of an idea. I got a few ideas going on. I did talk to a vendor that we have making us something. It's way overdue. He did promise me a tracking number about 3 times now, and now he says I'll have the tracking number tomorrow. But we'll see. We paid with PayPal, and you get pretty good protection as a buyer through PayPal. I don't know if this guy's playing games or what. Yes, the TNBC YouTube banner on PC is S tier. Yep. Hey, man, got to switch it up. Oh, Rob, you'll be working the George Street. Rob, if you don't mind, do you work at Foxborough Stadium? Pretty cool. Yeah, Dave's carry oils. Now Dan does that and does it well, and I love seeing Born Bearded Dave's take on it. There's been quite a few people over the years that have done carrier oil videos. Uh, it's easy for me to say pros and cons, but everybody's different when it comes to carry oils. Some for a little while there, everyone was trying to like out exotic everyone. It was kind of weird because on one hand, people are like, "Oh, this person would be like." I'm not talking about anyone in general, but you got to be unique. You got to be super exotic, and then they'll go live again and say, you got to get big outside of the community. Well, the normies outside of the community don't know what half the crap that crap is, nor do they care. So you got to make a blend that you can scale with, and with all the adversity that goes on in the world and everything. Tariffs, shipping, everything. When people were trying to like out exotic each other, I found it odd, but that's kind of chilled out now. But yeah, most normies, air quote normies, they don't really care about how exotic that you make your blend. They just don't care. They want it to have good packaging. They want it to smell good. They want it to make their beard feel good. And you can achieve that with many different carrier oils. You don't have to be super exotic all the time. It's kind of played out. Let a couple people that do it and do it really good do it. Outside of that, people don't need to be going crazy. I mean, holy crap. Yeah, I did that real quick, Pud. I just said, I try to change that up fairly often. Um, I don't know. Some people don't care about that. I do. I try to update our YouTube fairly often. Jacob, have a good night, bud. But yeah, there's a lot of different carrier oils. A lot of them, a lot of the same ones are used in many blends for the simple reason they work. They're tried and true. They're proven. Um, Somebody's out there blasting different oils all the time, like, oh, this doesn't work, and this is why, or this doesn't have this, and it's holy crap, dude. Unless you went to school for that, spare me with the big words. Um, we know you're a fraud. Yeah, skunk oil. I know and there'd be a handful of people that would run out and get it because that's that's who they are. Pud collects George Strait used bandanas. Mike Brewer sells them on the BBC Etsy, so there you go. I like skunk smell. Well, if you like the green stuff, you probably like skunk smell. Um, and I've been live for 23 minutes. I'm probably going to hop off in a couple minutes. Maybe I'll go for a half hour. I don't know. Yeah, Frankie J, try it out, man. With any beard product, a little goes a long way. Just try a little. If you think you have to use more, if you use too much of any beard product from any beard company, you might not get the full experience. I feel like a lot of people overuse product. They use too much. Start out with a little and take it from there. But that'll make your beard stupid soft. 100%. I think Diesel smells awesome. Yep. I will tell you this, Frankie J. There is going to be a promotion on liquid butter. Tara might put it up tomorrow. I got to do inventory on our beard towel, our rally towel. But we're going to have a promotion coming up. If you use a code, if you buy any two liquid butter, you'll get a rally towel for free. I believe that's a $14.99 value. It's in the merch section. You don't make a lot of money off of merch. So we have a new idea for different things we're going to put out. So we only have like 7 left. So the first 7 people, when this promotion's out there, that if you buy 2 liquid butter, put the rally towel, the beard towel, in your cart, use the code that Tara puts out there. It'll make the rally towel free. and I think there's 7. So she might do that tomorrow. If she does, I'll put it in the stories. If there's any left over, which I highly doubt there will be, we'll put them in a newsletter. So sign up for the newsletter on the website. But that way, if you are going to buy a cup of liquid butter, you can get a towel for free. Sorry if the camera is a little shaky, but I'm like resting my hand on this because I'm not at a desk. I'm not at a desk. Yeah, Tara, sorry about that. I mean, if we're going to do it before Friday, I said it's your promo idea. Bearded Chief, what's going on, bud? Yes, many fall victim to overuse. And that's a good thing. If you tune into Dan and Sam on Beard Advice Live, you can ask questions like that, get beard advice. You can send in pictures and before and after and all that stuff. So Beard Advice Live is a great show put on by Dan and Sam Command. If Outshine butter is sold out, yeah, Preston, I probably won't make it for a little while, just being honest. I can whip together beard oil super quick. Butter is more of a process. So, and I usually make butter 2-3 days in a row. I just go to the shop and make it 2 to 3 days in a row. And that's not going to make the cut. We have so much other beard butter to make, but I will eventually make it because we still have labels left for that. If we needed labels, I probably wouldn't make it ever again, but we do have some left over, so I will make more. I got to make Salem butter. I get a lot of beard butter to make and a lot of beard balm. I get caught up on one thing and something else sells out. It's just growing business. It's the way it is. Oh, it'll go live on Friday. Okay, well, that's Tara's promo. Sunoco Race View, come on. But thank you for asking, Preston. We will be dropping brand new liquid butter on the 1st of next month, or right around when we're at Worlds. We're also going to drop 3 new mainline scents that are already made. I'll show you one right here. I'm not going to show you the name, but there you go. There you go. Those will be dropping, I don't know, when we're at Worlds, basically. Yeah, I just try to be as straight up as I can be, Preston. I'm not going to... there's so many other beard butter scents I have to make before Outshined that it's just not going to happen for a while. No, that name is already taken, John. So no, we wouldn't just name it that. It is a Grail type scent, in my opinion. Something we've been working on for a while. There'll eventually be a liquid butter and a cologne for almost every main line, but it takes a while, man. That'll be one of the first ones we do, though, I can tell you that. I will be making a bunch of cologne coming up. I do have a bunch already ready to go, but I'm going to get ahead and make a bunch more because the labels are in. Shout out Leaping Lizard in Colorado. But yeah, it's going to be a little bit. Yeah, a true New Englander. You got it. Yep, to the point. You know it, Preston. We respect you, bud. I have a big master batch of liquid butter made. That's in a big old thing. And I basically just divvy it up into smaller things. And then I pour it into these 2-ounce bottles. We have a bunch of different equipment for different things we do. And I'm eventually I'll show you guys the process of how we do certain things. I actually talked to Dan about that just the other day because Dr. Nix did a tour of their facility, and our shop is set up a lot like his. We have a room. Now his is bigger, but we have 1,400 square feet. We have a big room that's all the made product, and Tara's desk and my desk, and kind of set it up for YouTube. And then we have another really big room that's for production. And we have another big room that is for made product. And we have another room that is where I keep a lot of all the ingredients. And then I have another room that's kind of like an overflow room. So we got a lot of space. And we still have the YouTube studio that we built. So price on a gallon of blackjack cologne. I know, right? We do have something funny we're working on. I stumbled upon the bottle, a jar. I'm not going to really put it out there yet, but it'll be fun when we do that. Yeah, hit the like button. We've had 30 people in here. Got about half of you have hit the like button. So smash that like if you can. I am going to hop off. I've been live for a half hour. So I am going to hop off. I do appreciate all of you being here. Lighting's not the best in here. I just real quick said I'm going to go live. Thank you. I saw a bunch of randoms in here just saying hi. El Mariacho Blanco. How you doing, bud? So hello to everyone that popped in. Yeah, I just saw the light go up by 3, so thank you. Yeah, Jeffrey, it's a pretty big space. Yep, we're happy. I've been there every day lately doing stuff, so it's a lot of work to move from one shop to another, but basically after many truckloads, for the most part everything's there. I just got to start organizing and then let Tara kind of decorate it a little bit. All right, I'm going to unplug my phone because that is uncomfortable with my hand like that. Yeah, smash that like button. Okay, we got a bunch now. So thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah, Jeffrey, we'll do a tour of it, but it's going to be a little while. We're trying to get things done now for Q4. You know what I mean? We're trying to get way ahead of the game. We usually front load at the beginning of the year, but sell a lot of product, man. You're gonna rip through stuff. It's just the way it is. Yeah, Natalie. Yeah, Tara's good with that. Real good with knowing who's who and the handwritten notes and all that. So, but I don't want to ruin Tara's surprise. She'll go over it when she's live this coming Friday at 8 p.m. right here on YouTube, and she'll go over everything with you. I'll get a count on that item that will be free. She'll make a code and we'll be good to go. Yeah, Jimmy Hog oil. I do know we're going to be making chap oil. A lot of people want Leatherhead. We try to do Leatherhead when football season kicks in, but I'm not opposed to making more. We'll probably do a code for something fun for Christmas in July. I did just label and inventory a bunch of like holiday scents today. I did those today. So be on the lookout for that. The best thing is sign up for the newsletter. We will not spam your inbox, but just super informative emails, and we send them out when we do drops, basically. Yeah, what a banger. Yep. Hog oil and butter. Tara keeps waving. Thank you, Tara. Hello. Other than that, we do have a couple of brand new products we're working on. A couple that we've been working on for a long time. I'm contemplating shaving off my beard and just leaving my mustache. No, I never trim my mustache. It's very long. Blends in with my beard. But I might just go mustache for a little bit just to finish off the tweaks on this mustache wax and get it out. We can't wait. I'm just playing around with the ratio of pine rosin pretty much at this point. And I've gotten quite a bit of help. Lewis, Jumpmaster, helps us as a tester, and a couple other people. I'm sure I'm going to get Philip Patton on board and a couple others. So the cool thing is about a beard, you can shave it. I've had a beard for almost 2 decades. It's crazy to even think that, because prior to having a beard for almost 2 decades, I was about as clean cut of a guy that you could ever meet. And I've had a beard for a long time, and I have shaved it before, just a couple of times. I did leave a mustache before. I remember I had a balaclava on, and a buddy came to a job site I was on, and I took it off for like break so I could hang out with him real quick. And he's like, "Holy crap, where's your beard?" He's like, "You look like a baby." Sometimes beards can make some people look younger, but most people like myself, it makes you look older. Now, I don't really care. I'm not trying to dye my beard or anything like that. I got nothing against people that do that, but you know, I'm gonna keep the mustache though, and my mustache is long. But I gotta finish the final tweaks, and not that I can't do that with a beard, but if I'm focusing just on a mustache, I think it'll help me out. Yeah, Rob, I hear you. Once you start, you get into your 30s and 40s. Some of us, you might be in your 50s or 60s, 70s. I don't know. Um, Not all of us, but a lot of us start getting gray and white in the beard, and some people embrace it, and some people go out and get whatever they get to do that. Um, I don't care either way. I don't. Who am I to judge anybody? But I don't really care. Should we do a fake butter drop? Probably, but I'm not trying to like antagonize people or a situation. I've gotten a lot better about not even bringing up some of that stuff. Not that I was a ranter, but I just don't even care. We're too busy to care about that crap. Are you your own favorite reviewer? Because um, trying to read some of these comments. This is my hand, by the way. Um, I'm not AI. I have been using Wicked Citrus body wash as of late. Oh my goodness, man. Does that smell so good? All natural. It's so good. It is so good. Man, we do have a deal right now. We ran out of 16 ounce. I did just inventory the 16-ounce bottles. I'll be making more, but you can get two 8-ounce bottles. You'll have to buy the 16-ounce. It'll ship to you in two 8-ounce bottles, but it is $5 off right now. Like without a code, it's just $5 off. And a lot of people did use that code RADDAD, RADDAD. And we don't do codes often, but thank you very much because it came with a free mystery gift. All the guys that I work with, I'm mostly clean shaven and cut their hair down, especially when it's hot. My beard and mustache has never made me feel any hotter. Same with me, Jeff. Dan has talked about that often. Um, I'm used to working outside in the coldest of cold weather, the hottest of hot weather. If anything, my beard keeps me warm in the winter, but it doesn't seem to make me any hotter. I think there's some science out there that it actually keeps you cooler, kind of like an insulation. I don't know. I don't know enough about it. I can look into it and we can make a blog post about it, but who knows? But if you're just hot like me, you're always hot. But hey, man, just kidding, but not really. Um, Chief, I saw your video with the raccoon. That guy was getting a little too close for comfort, but super cool. Super cool. Do you hibernate in the summer, Chief? I know, right? Raccoon was just on the deck with its baby a few minutes ago. That is cool. My dad, he lived in an inner city neighborhood, and raccoons used to come on his back deck a lot. So he got raccoon traps. Now he was humane about it. He would trap them and then drive out of the city to a wooded area and release them. So again, super humane about it. But he always kept me and my siblings away from the raccoons. I don't know if he thought they were rabid. I don't know. Yeah, Pud, I'm going to start doing reviews later this year. Yeah, do it, man. I think that's awesome. Big Stu, what's going on, bud? I think I saw Amber in here earlier. I don't know if Kev was in here. Fishing Ray, what's going on, bud? Shout out Texas. I can't really see everyone that's in here unless you make a comment. Only from the pool. Yeah, I think I'm gonna head out though. Born Bearded, what's going on, bud? Shout out Texas, California. ETA on colognes. Uh, we're working on it, bud. Don't trim Kev. I expect a live stream during Pudfest when you're famous. Cool. John Fox, let's work that out. Let's make sure we ship something to you UPS tomorrow. If you're gonna get it early afternoon, we'll pay extra to get it to you. And if you can drop a bunch of stuff off at that beard comp in New Hampshire, we'd greatly appreciate it. We have shipped out a lot of items already this week, but we are far from finished. So bear with us. We ship out as fast as we can, but we have a pile. We have a pile. We are sold out of sample packs right now. I will be making more, but we were going to take 2 out of it and replace them with 2 updated scents. And I got to do inventory on the labels. So I did inventory on the bottles today, the little dram bottles with the dropper. But I got to inventory all the labels and make sure we're good to go. I think I got to order some. Oh yeah, Chief! Congratulations. That's exciting. All right, guys. I've been live for over 40 minutes. I'm out of here. I hope everyone has a great night. Thank you for being here. 30 people in the chat. A lot of people hit that like, and we appreciate that. I got to take a shower. I've been at the shop pretty much all day. I labeled a ton of product today and did inventory and just a bunch of random odds and ends. I did make more DSCG beard oil. It's a tongue twister. So if you want some of that, that's in stock. Beard butter's still sold out. I'm not making any beard butter this week. I might make some this coming weekend because we're getting a heat wave next week, and it gets hot when you're making that stuff. You got the melters going, it just gets hot. But that's about it, man. Let's all get together and talk about Worlds. We got a box we got to send out there. Anyone that can help out, like as our street team out there, will greatly appreciate that. We were gonna make a quick run of T-shirts, but it would be so over the top. Just have all of you wearing them out there, but we're not gonna do that. Bring me my oatmeal, chop chop. All right, guys, I'm out. We appreciate you. Have a good night. The Healer and Alone are available right now. Shout out Replay Squad, and 4 new liquid butter available right now, and we're going to be dropping even more in a couple of weeks. But there you go. Haddonfield liquid butter is sold out. I had to formulate more of the scent. I went to make it the other day, and I don't have enough to make that scent. So I got to make an order for a few little things. And we will be coming out with a drop Worlds weekend to coincide with that. It will not be available at Worlds. It'll be available online to purchase, and that'll be super limited. We already got the scent all worked out, and we're working on the artwork now. We'll get it shipped right out to the printer, and yeah, so look forward to that. All right, guys, take care.